Hello, this is Samuel Hassler, and this is my video summary demonstration of the SCADA systems, or the Cyber Physical Systems course at TN Tech. I think it's like 75 or something like that. So I'll try to keep this brief. Here's the circuit that we were told to create. I emulated it up here. I started with the breadboard, the physical side. I connected the red wire here from the 5-volt positive on the Arduino, and that goes into the power rail. Then I have the black wire here going from the ground to the negative side of the power rail. These yellow cables here deliver power to the buttons from the power rail to the row, one of the rows, for both of the buttons. And then on the opposite side you have the negative to complete the circuit, and of course, you know, this side and this side are connected, and this point and this point are connected, but whenever you push them, power is allowed to flow from the positive to the negative. Yeah, and so the negative side goes through a resistor to the ground. Same over here. Then you have these data cables, which are taken from the negative side. Doesn't really matter. It's just well, I guess it does matter, but it's just to represent the state of the buttons, and they go in here and they're plugged in as inputs into PB1 and PB2, or Arduino 2 and Arduino 3. And if you look at his slides, this is where he has the mapping, which this is actually wrong, I found. There's supposed to be a 7 right here, because 7 is QX100.0, and then 8 is 100.1, so it's a little mishap there. I double checked on the website though, which has it listed correctly if you add the 100 instead of 0. Okay, and then back here I have the other component is the LED, which the negative side goes in to the ground through a resistor, and then the positive end here is actually an output from the Arduino from 7, which I said was QX100.0. So that brings us to the ladder logic here. I have this is just a pretty simple circuit. Power goes through to this, waits for this button to be pressed. This button pressed, it doesn't do anything yet. So if this button's pressed, it goes through here, and then since this is by default on, since it's negated, it powers up the LED coil. And this LED contact here is dependent on the coil, so it just kind of infinitely feeds itself through here until you press button 2 again. And then by pressing button 2, you break the cycle and it's back to normal. So you pretty much have to press button 1 to get it to go on and button 2 to get it to go off. Anything else won't really matter. So let me okay, so here I have the program uploaded, and I will start the program. Okay, you see it's running by the flashing dots here, and then I press button 1 and the light comes on. If I press button 1 again, doesn't matter. I have to press button 2 to get it to go off. Button 2 doesn't matter until I press button 1, and so forth. So okay, and that should be it. Then we were asked a few questions, and I'll have that PDF submitted.